In all the hubbub with these, with all this crazy live racing and huge crowds and all this hospitality and sponsors and Porsches and BMWs and Land Rovers, we all kind of forget a little bit that it was actually just an incredibly passionate sailor and one of the world's top, but very quiet boat builders who actually invented this boat, dreamt of this boat, created this boat, designed this boat, and launched it in the market. And now you've sort of moved on a little bit. But Göran Marström and Kåre Ljung, the inventor, the creator, and the designer of the Marström 32, now the M32. How are you, man?
Yeah, well, I'm pretty happy to be here and see what's going on, that it develops, and it looks like it's a big future, a nice future for the project.
Did you, I mean, look, you built the Extreme 40, you know this game, you built A-Cats for a million years, Catamarans, everything forever. Did you expect to see this little beach cat, this little overgrown beach cat, turn into a Grand Prix circuit with pro racing teams, or is that just a special bonus?
I think that's more or less a special bonus, yeah. Because you are focused on to do something, and what's in the long term, it's, you need more people to go ahead, so it's happened like this.
More than just you and a couple guys, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
That's maybe the problem. But Kåre, you continue to work with Aston Harold, with the builder.
Yep.
But you really designed the structures, you designed this boat.
Yep.
Are you surprised at how well they're holding up, at how tough they seem to be, at how you can really fling them and throw them around rather than sort of going off on your quiet two-mile jaunt upwind, you know?
No, but it was designed to be able to do coastal racing from the beginning. So, I mean, if you sail in the Baltic Sea in May, you don't want the boat to break because you're dead.
How do you make such a strong boat at only 500 kilograms?
Well, it's experience and knowledge, I guess.
Experience and knowledge, that's pretty simple. And what about you, Göran? If you could do it again today for what this boat is doing now, would you change anything?
Not really. Yeah, maybe there are some small things you can do better, but in general it's really good. I think it's doing everything that we planned it to do. It's light and it's easy to take care of. You can launch it from the beach if you need, and you don't need a lot of equipment. You can put up the mast by yourself, and so
I've watched you put up the mast by yourself with one other guy. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So
now you actually keep a Marström, an M32, on the beach at your house in Stockholm.
Yeah, now in Loftahammar. It's a small place south of Stockholm, 2 hours south of Stockholm.
And then it just sits there, and you just push it into the water and go sailing.
Yeah.
And why are you not racing here?
I think I'm looking more for, I will do some long distance races. We have some really famous races here in Gothenburg and also on the East Coast, and I focused on them because this type of racing is better for younger guys.
It's better for younger guys. You don't want to do a jibe every 10 seconds.
I don't want to crash my boat because if sooner or later you have a crash here. That's
at least you know a guy who can fix it.
Yeah. That's right.
What about? Right, you conceive of this boat, it comes out, and then everyone starts going foiling.
Yeah.
What do you think about having a boat like this with seaboards compared to the modern foilers?
Yeah, well, you know, the days is not over yet, so we don't know what happen to be in the future. But for this type of racing, you have no use for foil.
How comes that?
No, because there is not space enough, and you can't get the boat going up in the foils, and it's down, and it's too risky, and also if you increase the speed even more, you will have be a lot of problems. I'm sure about that. And so I think for this type of sailing, you don't need foils on boats. It will not happen actually. You need more distance to sail longer tacks. Yeah.
Kåre, you feel a little bit like a proud father of these boats? A little?
A little bit, yes. I mean, it's not my first boat, but it's one of the first boats that we together made it like we wanted it to be, and didn't have to follow other people's instructions that much.
Do you think that, even though you're an old guy, and it's a young man's game here doing this, do you think there's some tips that you could give to the M32 guys now? Give me a tip or two that these young guys need to know. Tell me.
No, well, there is a lot of things you can say, but...
See, he doesn't want to give away the secrets, even now. Even now.
No, but I think there is a lot to do to take care of the equipment. You can improve a lot. like sails and things like that, how to handle things. So, yeah.
All right, boat handling and sails. There's the tips from Göran Marström, the legend. Really one of the ultimate and the grandfather of carbon fiber race boats, I think. Göran Marström, thank you so much, and we're glad you were able to make it down here.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.